Obelisk is one where early game, if you're having trouble, you can always go to... This is much better to start with. Free potions are always nice. Extra damage instead of the range to start with. That one makes the bosses too hard. Well, not too hard, but much harder. I'd rather just get the gunk filled. So we could take, instead of taking quillings, we could take vaults. So I'll show this way. If you're struggling early game, just go to vaults. Even if you get some vestiges that don't have synergy, they should give you enough power to get past some of the early fights without taking a lot of damage. Rampager is annoying, but maybe that's fine. I think I save my AoE for next turn. So he's gonna heal to half, but that's fine. Alright, now we want to AoE with our pot, probably. And then just finish them off. So so this is immediate power over getting quillings and having to buy bindings and things later. The immediate power just helps so much in the early fights and early bosses. Even if I end up replacing some of these grays, they serve their purpose to kind of get me farther in the run, right? So training weights, we had no physical power last fight. This one's gonna give me 3 physical power. 1 right now, and then I'll have 3 by the time I get to the boss. Here's more physical power. So some of it's RNG. Like, I didn't get offered any physical power last run. But some of it is also, if you feel weaker, taking some of the better, you know, taking the Sea Breach. I should have taken another shrine or something instead. I took the Sea Breach for the high RNG. But I took the Epic Vestige 4 fights away, and I only got 2 fights down the road, right? So I'll take the damage here too. I'll keep the little tiny shield bash for now. And I'll just go vaults. We can go cultivate again. It's better to get 1 support and 1 damage, or 1 utility, 1 damage, but I can take 2 utilities, especially if I'm going vaults, because I'll just get enough power and vestiges to make up for lack of damage in some areas. Like this already, that's going to give me 3 physical power. That's 30% damage, plus the 1 I already have from the shrine. Alright. This guy's annoying though. He does do his shielding. So we'll save my globe and my AoE. Just do this. Attack. And now that he has a shield, I'll just throw out a flower. Okay, he's gaining his shield again. No more enemies are spawning, so I'll just grab my plant too. Just because it's in a horrible position, really. Try to hit all 3. Since he's gaining shield, I probably won't be able to kill him. Maybe we try anyway. Yeah, I won't be able to. Let's just get 2 crush on him and then walk out of the AoE. Kill him next turn. So yeah, just the physical power and extra potions will be more than enough to push me through the first boss. I'll just take the health here because these aren't... Spike damage is okay, but if we're going Earthquake, that's not what we do. On your turn, gain 2 physical power until the end of combat. On collecting an orb, lose 1. We can just get the extra HP. This is actually a good gray if you get it early because it stacks up extra health for you the entire time. Like, I've had this stack up to, I think, 14 or 16 before. This is a green where everything else is a gray. I don't like either of these, so I will take this. I do want... I'll have to save the last augment, but shatter early is nice. That would help us as well. Now we could actually take the Sea Breach. So Tethered Shrine is smarter here, but I'm gonna take the Sea Breach. I like the RNG events. I just say I don't need crit chance at all and take some ability power. I think I do. So I can ignore crit and get a vestige that gives me a free crit, but otherwise I'll just ignore crit altogether. But that's... So in comparison, just getting the extra vestiges and that a better event this time instead of the other one, I have 30% damage there, 20% damage there. So where I said I was lacking damage before, I won't be lacking it here. Like, I'll one-shot all these guys. Almost. They have 143 instead of 71. So I do want to try to kill him if I'm doing this. Which means I have to do that as well. Yeah. Oh, I'm standing in the goop. So that was a mistake. I shouldn't have been right on top of him, but it's only 4 damage. I've been gooped. I want to get out of the goop and the AoE. Go ahead and use our barrier potion. Although I should have used it at first because I get extra ability power from it. So I should be able to just blow up most everything this turn. Money runs away, but it's no big deal. Could we just do this and move out of all the goop? Kill all 3 of them this turn pretty easy. Alright. So we're going to take the double Alchemist 2 build just to get 2 pots every turn. Or every battle, not every turn. That'd be really broken. We definitely don't need to heal. I don't want to reroll. So I guess we just take frostbite damage in case we get a frostbite vestige. We could take the hardened shield bash. Broad ironclap is really good too, but extra damage is good. We had damage problems at the last boss, but we definitely won't have them this time. What is all this? Excuse me. Did I finish something on here I didn't see? I must have finished all the dailies. That's probably what it was. And I got a new glaive. It's still showing this shiny... Oh, maybe the seasonal opened up? The new season? No? I don't know what is showing. I guess maybe my quest changed and I didn't know it. So it's telling me to pick another quest. Anyway. I don't want any of these. I could take Blink or Shield. Invigorate's fine too. How do I get a lot of cooldown reduction if it's not... Yeah, Invigorate's fine. I'll take the Shrine. I don't need the Vestiges now. I'm strong enough. Like, I will destroy this boss now. I don't have any crit. Maybe we get stuff that gives us auto crit. Oh, I have so many pots. It's the same pot as that pot. But yeah, this boss will get destroyed this time. So... let's see here. So that kills them all. Let's make sure I'm out of the goop. I think I use this whenever I get my cultivate fully charged. So just kind of stick it in the middle. This is gonna put the goop under me, but it's okay. I'd rather just kill him. I'm only taking 5 damage. Alright, go get my globes. To make sure I get out of the AoE as well. Alright. So, grab it in 3 turns. And then I use both pots on when this is fully charged to move out of this. Grab this next turn. Maybe that next turn as well. Well, no, I want to grab it whenever he's... So I want to phase him if I can. Right here. Okay, we phased him, and then we'll grab this plant and pretty much kill him next turn with our 2 pots. Because we're going to get 2 pots again. So we're going to blow you, cast you, Grab you. Grab you. Just grab everything. And hopefully there's a little safe spot right by him. Ugh. Right here. Now just go crazy. Alrighty. And he's dead. So yeah, all the extra vestiges and then just better RNG on some of the shrines was all it took. I still took a sea breach that time, but I got extra ability power from it instead of the epic vestige in 4 turns. Double cooldown potions. Oh, nice. These are not the ones I want, though. I want the cooldown reduction ones, not ability power. Well, I was hoping to get either Earthquake or the ability power. I mean, Battering Ram's cheaper. I need to get more rerolls for Earthquake now, though. Here's a cooldown reduction, so at least we got that on the Invigorate.
Hello there, Needless.
Huh. We could take crit chance now. Might as well. So we get some crit chance back, because we don't need health or burn damage, so... We're back up to 7 crit chance now. I do not want Ink Shell. I'll take Heavy Pockets. Does kind of suck since I have 400 gold right now, but I'll start sending money on bindings anyway. Just means the first couple fights I'm not going to have any movement. I'll still take vaults. Keep getting better vestiges. Eat my fishy. Alright. I do have a crit on Battering Ram. Alright, take 1 damage, but I'll do a ton of damage next turn. Invigorate, Seismic crit. I'm gonna take Blight Bomb damage here, but I can't really avoid it. Bunch more birdies spawned. It's not very nice. I need to just use these because I get 2 more pots next, and this is the last wave, so guess we do it like that. Just grab everything, kill him. So yeah. We get 2 pots every fight until we get rid of Alchemist Tool Belt, so just make sure we use them every battle. There's more crit damage. I did take some damage there. My max out is 56. Yeah, we'll take the HP again. Just trying to stay topped off. This pulsar belt's bugged, so I'm not taking it. It'll be fixed in tomorrow's patch. I'll take the Fleece of Gold to get extra willpower. This only gives me 2 shield per turn, so... Increased range is nice, so I can reach. And we'll start buying the binding upgrades. Trying to find cooldown reduction. Shatter is okay. Here's 1 cooldown. That does fill it up. Full cost discount or a heal. Alright. Heroic Vaults. Barrier Potion is better than that, I guess. Too many potions now. Powered phasing on these big guys is really bad for me. Just getting all my money and more for rerolls there. So I got 2 more glyph globs. I'm taking 3 damage. No big deal. I have my seismic slam up again, so hopefully... It's not killing these guys. I need to kill these guys. Means I probably need to grab this globe, fortunately. I need to kill both of these guys, more so than any of that other mess up there. They're doing 8 damage each. Having no movement is really screwing me here. I guess I have to ignore those guys down there, unfortunately. So I just have to take 17. I would have taken less if I didn't... if I positioned that better. So yeah. If I'd have played that better, I wouldn't have taken all that damage, but I did get my legendary vestige already. Restoring HP, vestige gains. Okay, so this is broken. It's actually better that I lost HP now, because this is gonna just stack and stack and stack every time I heal. I don't think I took the heal on that. More physical power. I can re-roll this, looking for a better healing one. Like the below 50% shielding is nice for survival. I don't have any dodge, I don't have any fire. So let's just re-roll. Look for anything with more healing. One more time. Nope. So we'll just take the shield extra ability power one. This one works well with Obelisk as well. A lot of the shield vestiges work well with him. I don't really need extra will. I just need cooldown reduction really to make the earthquake work. But we have no augments on it, so we'll take it. I want the earthquake or the cultivate. I'd really like the earthquake first, but here we go. Earthquake. So we just need a little bit of cooldown reduction now, either in vestiges or in augments. We don't want to heal, we want to heal during battle, just so we can stack up this window of eternal longing. So we don't want this heal. Take some frostbite damage. Take a hard rare augment. And a hard fight. Another phasing on these guys. So I'm gonna leave all these bats alive and use this potion and see if it stacks the window. Because I'll heal every time these guys hit me. I want to see if it stacks it for every hit I take. So I'm gonna leave all the bats alive this turn, and I'm gonna stand in this AoE too and see if, because I'm still gaining 15 health, right? So I'll use all my abilities next turn. But yeah, it says I'm gaining 15 health. What is my max health? 58. So this window has 1 physical power on it right now. I want to see if it gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more from that pot. Yeah, you can see it. It proc. So now it has 7 stacks instead of 1. So now my physical power is 13 already. So we will... I'm completely rooted here, unfortunately. So I can only proc his... Well, no, I can... 345, 585. I can proc it like this. And then charge them. So they have 1300 HP. I'm gonna just kill them both in one shot. I can't move though. It's kind of annoying. The heavy pockets plus their snare just gives me 0 movement. So I'm just stuck in place. You can just smack that for 1 shield. But yeah, we have Earthquake up again. I can move a little bit this time, so I'll hit him, pop his shield. It's gonna do a lot of damage to me, but it's fine. Because of the barrier that guy was casting. Should have a Should have Earthquake up again next turn to finish off everything. So yeah, Earthquake hit him for 1200 damage with the Invigorate. It'd still be better with Blink, just because the globes would give me instant cooldown reduction and willpower. So I could probably cast Earthquake every turn if I had a Blink. With 2 globes, I definitely could. With 1 globe, I should be able to. So ability power, I don't want to buy any heals. I want to keep stacking this. This is 2 shielding. Yeah, we'll just take the 2 shielding. We have enough damage. This works really good because we're getting 2 pots every turn. I would heal from this, but it would heal me too fast. This is really good. I'm gonna replace the weights with it. So I always get 2 pots every battle, so I can stack this by 4 every battle. It depends. I don't usually stream this late. I think I average 8 to 12 viewers, but it's typically lurkers. I get questions every once in a while. People ask me my rankings and the class rankings and stuff like that. I upload everything into YouTube. I get a little more comments and responses there. But since I only started streaming a couple weeks ago, and I didn't have a set schedule, I haven't really got the same viewers. I get a lot of unique viewers who are just getting into Inkbound, really. And the game hasn't been out that long, right? So more people are picking it up through early access or seeing other people play it, so I've done a couple requests from viewers so far. But yeah. From what I've seen, most of the people that come in my channel, if they didn't come from YouTube, are lurkers, don't say much. And I'm fine with that too. I just want the game to pick up more steam. The whole reason I started streaming is I didn't see enough people streaming this game. And I love this game. This game is amazing. Like, I don't see why it's not more popular. I guess it's early access, and a lot of really good games have been coming out. So I feel like this game's going to pick up a lot of steam. It's just kind of when, closer to its full release, or when a big patch hits, or, you know, I feel like the word of mouth will spread on the game, but I started streaming it because I just didn't see a lot of people streaming it, and I wanted it to get more recognition, I guess. If you mean co-op, then yes, I can do co-op with viewers. I've never done an actual co-op run yet. So if I were to do co-op, I would rather do it with viewers and people that were interested. Because none of my friends play Inkbound. All my friends are playing Diablo 4. So if people are ever interested in doing co-op, then yes, I'd be more than happy to run co-op with them. Alright, none of these are really that interesting. Resistant I don't really need. critical charge is okay, but this one is a purple, or these are blue, so I'll just take the purple. Get free shield bash every turn. Pretty good. I kind of want to spend my money so I don't lose so much movement, but we'll save it for the epic vestige. I'm like 99% sure this is already a win, but we could play it out. More physical power. It's just giving me stuff left and right. I already get 2 pots for my fight, so... It's a boss fight. We'll just start stacking the earthquake early. Should be able to charge through him. Yeah, 1900 damage. Yeah, if anybody's interested in doing co-op runs, I'm gonna take Thursday nights off, but I'll be playing the rest of this week. So tomorrow night, this will be my last run of tonight, but tomorrow night or Friday night or Saturday night, I can do co-op runs with viewers if people are interested in that. Alright, I should destroy this boss. Am I stuck again? Yeah, I'm rooted again. I need to spend some of my money. I'm getting rooted by this nasty book. Stack my earthquake some more and charge through him because I can't move. Well, I'm taking damage here. Oh, never mind, he phased. So now I'm gonna use both pots next turn and try to phase him again. Alright, because I'm going to get 2 more pots after this fight, right? So I will use my Invigorate first so I can get it off cooldown again. Earthquake. Grab a globe. Grab you. Grab a globe. Earthquake. And dead. And we get 2 more pots again. So yeah. We'll have this stacked up to 12 for the last boss. Maybe we get rid of the Verdant Seed, but we are too strong already. I can't re-roll, so I just have to take one of these. Slam is fine. It's just more damage. Reduce the will of a random binding. Magic bindings. I wish this was the physical ones. I would take it. So I didn't get as much cooldown reduction on Earthquake as I would like. I can still cast it like every other turn instead of every turn. But if I got the Blink or a better cooldown reduction, I could have casted it every turn. Stacked it up really fast. But once he gets to this type of damage threshold, it doesn't really matter anymore. He just destroys the whole battlefield. Like, my damage is already ridiculous. 18 physical power, 7 ability power from my vestiges, especially the window. So like, no matter what it throws at me, like, they have 100% extra HP, so instead of 2600, they have 4300, and I'll still just chew right through them because of how strong this is. So they're at half health already. I'll use both pots this turn and grab a bunch of globes. Maybe. This messing up my movement's pretty bad. Do you do vaults more than quill cage? I do. I like to do quilling cages on stronger characters. So usually I'll do quilling cages on Obelisk too. But vaults are stronger immediate power. So if you're feeling weak or you get bad early RNG, it's better to go to a vault and get some immediate power than to save quillings and then try to buy stuff later, you know? Oh, I wish I would have got dice earlier. This is my favorite one to get early. You get a ton of stats from it. I could try Paradigm Shift to try to get my Earthquake up more often. So let's try this. We'll get rid of our Verdant Seeds. I guess we have to just take this because we only have one magic binding. So yeah, vaults are just a little stronger immediately. Quilcades are better if you feel like you're strong enough, then you can kind of buy what you want with them. We'll just take, we don't need, this is purple frostbite damage. Yeah, why not? It's purple. At this point, I don't really think it matters what I buy. So let's see, legendary vestige that we can get. Bindings have no cooldowns for the first 5 uses. That means I could stack up Earthquake really quickly. I won't have enough willpower. I'll only be able to cast it twice anyway. So maybe we just look for a better legendary. This is nice. Extra willpower. I don't need the alchemist. I'm not, like, this is the last fight, so I don't need to get potions after the fact. It would give me ability power when I use the potions, but this is fine. Can't afford or need the healing. I now have only 50 quillings, so I won't get movement debuffed. So it's time to just go destroy Argoloth. Alright. Oh yeah, full ability power build works on everybody. Just because it works on every damage source. Like your dots, your attacks, physical, magic, it doesn't matter what it is. It just increases it by 10% for every point you have. So ability power is the best damage stat because it works on everything. So yeah, if you're struggling, then definitely grabbing a lot of ability power if you're short on damage is a great way to shore up damage. So on Inkbound level, these tentacles start with 75% damage resist. I think on the lower levels they start with 2 stacks or 1 stack. So it's kind of annoying, but it won't matter in this fight. I can pretty much guarantee it. We'll start by just throwing out our plant for later. Doing our free ability. Our free ability this way. And then we'll do our earthquake. Use that for cooldown reduction. So the paradigm shift was kind of giving us extra cooldown reduction there. But I've ran out of willpower. Oh yeah. Yeah, Moss Cloak gets a ton of damage because the flurry throws up to 5 shurikens too, so that's 10% or however many ability power you have 5 times, right? And if you crit on that too, that's 5 times crit, 5 times ability power, so he gets a lot of use out of the extra ability power or physical power on his flurry especially. And his ricochet can hit multiple units, so Moss Cloak has a lot of ways to take advantage of extra damage on his abilities. Whereas Earthquake's the only thing I'm using that's hitting all the enemies. Moss Cloak has things that can bounce and just hit multiple times. And those are the really fun runs, right? Spinning throw poison build. Oh yeah. I have a video up on my YouTube with a spinning throw poison build and with poison toxify, and everything just blows up on the same turn. It's beautiful. It's like fireworks going off. But yeah. We will finish off Argoloth pretty easily here. Even with the damage resist, like I'm just chewing through his health, right? Like that tentacle's dead, that tentacle's dead. Grab my orb. Cast my earthquake again. It's already up to 1140 damage. Oh yeah, I'm sure they're adding a bunch of new stuff. I don't know when their first major patch is. They're supposed to do the roadmap soon. But yeah, they've got 5 more slots for more characters. They only had this boss in the beta. I don't know if you played the beta or not. But between the beta, it was a few months between the beta and the early access release. And they had 2 more bosses and 2 more classes already, so I'm sure they were working on them during the beta and just didn't have them ready, but they did a lot in Monster Train as well. So I'm expecting a lot from this game. Oh, I just kind of messed up and stood in this, but I don't think it matters. Like, we can do anything in this fight. He's already in his first phase and he was out of tentacles. Even with 75% damage resist, like, I'm still destroying all the tentacles. Yeah. I think the mechanical boss with the hands is the easiest once you get used to it, and Pox is the hardest boss. I agree. Argoloth is just a little funky. I don't think he's very hard. He's just kind of weird sometimes. A little buggy, seems like. Finicky. things don't always work how I expect them against Argoloth. But yeah, we're just stomping him here. Like as soon as his tentacles pop up, we just kill them all. We could just stand over here and smack him instead. That's gonna phase him. He's snaring me, but it doesn't really matter. Oh. I'm killing myself if I keep standing and stuff, though. I do have to pay a little bit of attention. The snare. I've killed everything and I can't get back to him because of all the inky crap around him. Otherwise, I could probably kill him this turn. There we go. Trying to get another cooldown up. Alright. One more hit, and so our Earthquake got up to 3993 damage. And let's see. 27 ability power, 23 physical power. So yeah, this Earthquake will kill everything. But yeah, I do think Vestiges are easier way to go in the early game if you're struggling. The Obelisk is a bit harder early because he has two abilities that cost 2 willpower each, and you only have 4 willpower to start. So it's a little harder to juggle his abilities early game because both of these cost 2, right? So it's kind of rough. He definitely snowballs harder than anybody else, I think. Maybe Magma Miners. Snowballs a little harder. But once he gets going, he feels unstoppable once he gets going. So like there on Argoloth, I wasn't even paying attention. I was just pressing my buttons and moving around. The only thing that was hitting me was standing and stuff while I was pressing my buttons. I wasn't paying attention to where he was shooting or anything. It's just, he snowballed. Yeah, Weaver's the roughest. Weaver, I always go vaults on because his early game is so weak. Having to thread enemies and spending willpower on threading before you can do any real damage is just really rough when a bunch of small enemies come out. You just can't hit everything, so you're always going to be taking damage. Weaver is definitely the toughest overall. So I rank them Magma Miner, Moss Cloak, Obelisk, Clairvoyant, and then Weaver. At least for solo play. I think for co-op play, Clairvoyant and Weaver are a little better because they have better hybrid builds where they can get a little bit of healing in some of their abilities and just a little bit more support in their core abilities that nobody else has. But yeah, if you're interested in running co-op, I can do some tomorrow night.